A couple diving off Edmonds experiences trouble, and a nearby ferry crew jumps into action.
Back in March, on a very nice Saturday morning, we were able to respond and assist two divers in trouble at the Edmonds Dive Park.
We were leaving Edmonds, and I had my ordinary seaman. He's the one that does the pickle fork, that's the plank where the gangway comes on. And he reported, he yelled down to me that somebody said that they thought this diver was in trouble.
The vessel had just departed with a full load of passengers from Edmonds. We were up to speed at 18 knots westbound when the call came. I was on my way to the number 1 pilot house when the call came. I proceeded back to this pilot house, the number 2 pilot house, where I instructed the chief mate to bring the boat to an emergency stop.
In the Edmonds dock, they had a good look too, and they said, yeah, it seems like somebody's hanging on a buoy.
We were down on the car deck putting everything away after we just left the dock, and we got a call on the radio saying that there was a possible diver in distress. So we dropped what we were doing, went over to a rescue boat, launched the rescue boat, and went over and found one diver face down. Most of her gear was off. We basically just saw feet up in the air. Brought her on board. She wasn't breathing, she was blue. Tried to do resuscitation on the boat there. Took her into the beach as quickly as we could and got her breathing again there.
At that time, we received a second call of a diver in trouble.
One of the police officers on the beach said, hey, there's somebody else out there. So we got back in the boat, went out and found somebody out there. They were really tired. Basically got him back into the boat and took him to the dock, and it turns out that they were husband and wife.
They had become separated sometime earlier in the dive. The passengers were kept informed by the crew and actually cheered the rescue crew, Mr. Hamlin and Ms. S., as they brought the rescue boat back. It was a very good feeling to see that.
You know, it gives me great pleasure, and you know, I'm very happy to have been a small part of that. And that's just something that we're trained to do out here. And we train for catastrophes on the ferry, but more than likely we help a lot of boaters and divers, and I've been involved in something like this several times. It's very nice to have the hoopla. It's just one of those things that come up during your workday.